Internet. Hello, Internet. People watching ads. Well, I wait for the ads to finish, except for Paul, because Paul doesn't watch ads on the Internet. Must be Saturday night again. Steve-O. Sean McGill's here. Came on time for once. What are ads? What aren't ads? No, didn't really work. Advertisements for products and services that the purveyor of said products or services would like for you to spend money on. Saying hello so it looks like I am here. Oh yeah. Well, it's your fault. It's Pinnell's fault. Tonight's Mike's never had this food before. Chris Pinnell is directly responsible for it. Not playing Call of Duty. That's good. You should probably be here and not playing Call of Duty. Tonight's Mike never had this food before. I didn't even know existed until Chris Pinnell messaged me and said, "Hey, have you tried this?" And I said, "That can't be a thing." Let's just get into it. Let's just do so that Pinnell can focus on the Call of Duty instead. Okay, so everybody, it's time once again. Oh, I should change, first of all, change to live chat so that I see everybody's things. It's time once again. Ooh, hey everybody, welcome back to Mike's Wooden Things and stuff. It's time once again for everyone's favorite episode, I'm not good at YouTube. It's time once again for everybody's favorite segment of the show. Mike's never had this food before. It's time once again that I ask for your support while I try a new food. If you'd like to support what I do here, you can absolutely do so by heading to patreon.com/woodenthings and stuff so that I can buy more of this if it's good, which I don't think. I'm not confident. Tonight's food, suggested by my friend Chris Pinnell. He sent me. He said, "Have you tried Oreo Coca-Cola?" But he didn't send a picture of it. He said, "Have you tried the Oreo Coke?" And I think my exact words were, "What the shit did you just say to me?" Because that can't be a thing. Like, you need to be making that up. He's not making that up. Oreo flavored Coca-Cola. And I looked into, I immediately said to Dave, "Is that a thing?" And I guess there's Oreo flavored Coca-Cola, and there's also Coca-Cola flavored Oreos, neither of which I could find at any of my local grocers. But I did stumble upon an Oreo Coca-Cola at the gas station, so unfortunately this is like a $3 Coke. But I can't not try the Oreo Coca-Cola. 0 sugar, fizzy cookie flavored, calorie-free cola. Oreo Coke. Let's give it a go. I have a regular Coca-Cola just in case this is garbage. My first impression of that is that it tastes like a rum and Coke. Like, it tastes like there's rum in it. There isn't. I hope. But the first hit tasted like a rum and Coke. Like a Jamaican Caribbean spiced rum and Coke. I'm not getting much Oreo. I don't get a lot of, I don't get any, in fact, chocolatiness. Or, like, icing. But it's not gross. Like, it's not, I'm going to finish it, probably. But I don't think they improved upon Coca-Cola by adding Oreo to it. And I don't even really get the Oreo-ness. It just tastes like a not as good Coke. With an undertone of like Caribbean rum for some reason. But not terrible. Not. I was hoping for more from it in terms of the Oreo-ness. No. I do want to now. I'm curious about the Coke flavored Oreo about whether or not that's just going to taste like an Oreo with an undertone of Jamaican rum. I'm going to score that. I mean, I do like Coca-Cola. Like, if a regular Coca-Cola, like, if this guy, for me, is like, it's my carbonated soda pop beverage of choice. So I would put it in a, like, somewhere in a 7.5 as just a standard drink. This is like a 6. It's better than meh. But it's not really, it's not the novelty that you would hope for. Like, you don't be like, wow, that really does taste like Oreos. No. No, it's just an adequate fizzy bevy, really. So, 6 out of 10, Oreo Coke. Not as good as regular Coke. Still better than Pepsi. Meh. A little better than meh. But needs more Oreo-ness to make if they're going to call it Oreo Coke, there should be more Oreo. That's it. That's a short one. That has been this episode of Doo-doo-doo-ba-doo. Mike's never had this food before. My sign is ripped. My sign got ripped at some point. I'm gonna need a new sign. This one's been going pretty good though. I've done a lot of these shows. For this just to be like kicking around in the shop, and it's just a regular piece of paper. This sign doesn't owe me nothing. It's done a lot of episodes. Good work, sign. It's just about time to be replaced though. All right, so that has been that. It's okay. What's up, you guys? So would you chase it with a glass of milk? No. It's just a not as good Coke. I wish it was more Oreo-y. Oreo-y. Yeah. So that you could at least know that you're not just drinking a not as good Coke. Like, I feel like if it was more Oreo-y, you would know why you're drinking not as good a Coke as you usually do. Make sure to print the next one backwards. No, I'm still hoping that YouTube is going to get their shit together and go back to flipping these things for people. I'm still hoping. I don't have a lot of confidence because YouTube is terrible at what it does. But I'm still holding out hope. They had Coke flavored Oreos next to it at Sobeys. Well, like I said, I went to at least 3. I went to Walmart. I went to Quality Foods. I went to Shoppers Drug Mart. Is not really a grocery store, but I didn't see it. It wasn't at Shoppers. It wasn't at Walmart. It wasn't at Quality Foods. Is that all I checked? I think that's all I checked. But I was at the gas station and they had it there. So I got thankfully I did get the 2 for $5 Cokes. So I didn't have to pay $4 for it. I only had to pay $3 for it. But you've ruined my life, Mike. That's harsh. That's a mean thing to say. Haven't had a drink since you had the last one. You didn't really do anyway. You didn't. And that's it. You make your own decisions. I'm not in charge of your decisions. You want to have a dirty bastard ale, you go ahead, my friend. It's not going to affect me none. Like solidarity kind of a thing. Like, no, you do you. You want to have a drink, you have a drink. Pinnell hasn't had a drink since the last one that he had, so wasn't a big drinker anyway. My son is trying to quit, so I quit buying them. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Oh, got some things done this week. Got 2 videos released this week, in case you were unaware. Got the slats finally cut for the cleat wall. So I got the cleats cut for the cleat wall. They're not up yet, but they're over there, cut at their 45s and ready to go. Got, what else did I do? I did a bunch of files moving around and editing and things. I got the under the kitchen cabinet, under the kitchen. Got it out, and the stuff that didn't need to be there out of it. So that's good. I got an air fryer that's going to live up there on top of the fridge. I'm hungry. I'm going to make something. I'm going to make something to eat in my little kitchen. I'm going to make a sandwich or something. Because I have stuff. I have food in the fridge to like make food. I like the cherry slab video. I was kind of thinking like, should I even do this video? Like, I don't do anything. I don't like just take wood and make it smaller. It's like, but I thought maybe there would be some interest in, I don't know. I can't be out here doing stuff and not filming it for maybe putting it out. I do sometimes. Sometimes I just do stuff knowing that I'm not going to make a video of it. But if I don't know whether or not I'm going to, I have to film it anyway. So I filmed it all and I was like, you're not making anything. Like, it's not a project video. It's not like, I'm not really doing it. I'm taking big pieces of wood and making them smaller and then putting them on a shelf. Like, is that worth a video? But just did some chicken tenders in the air fryer for lunch. Nice. Yeah, it's not going to get a ton of use. Probably it'll be for that kind of thing, like French fries to go with my whatever, or like chicken nuggets, or I probably won't do much like cooking with it. But I'm trying to get away from garbage food. But that being said, it's entirely possible that like some pizza pops go into the air fryer once in a while or something, Cherry slab video gave me another chance to take a pot shot at you. So it was, yeah, it's true. That's always good. Give people the opportunity to just I noticed it was older video. You hadn't made the illegal electrical cover yet. I hadn't, but it was new. It was post paint job. The reason that it had to happen was because I needed this space open so that I could put the plane wall up. The slabs were just sitting here in the way. So it wasn't that old. Like, it wasn't old shop old. I have some of those. I have some of those that are gonna be like, all of a sudden there's gonna be like new shop, new lighting, like part way through. Howdy y'all. What up, Keeltronics? I'm looking for some wood to make a twisty slide. A twisty slide? Like you ride on it? Like the little kids that go woo slide? Or like a slide. That's a slide whistle, I guess. It's probably you're making a twisty slide? Is it for you or is it for children? I hope it's for you. It's like, you know what? I miss being a kid. I want a twisty slide. I'm going to make it out of walnut and purple heart. Mike Dillon finally caught one of your live streams. Welcome. I'm going to go over and cook some food. Oh, you guys hear the fridge? That fridge might not be long for this world. Might need a fridge upgrade. Every now and then I can hear it. And I don't like hearing the fridge. I'm looking for... Oh, I get it. You were making fun of the cherry. Well, it's not going to be that good for a slide or a twisty slide anymore. They're flat-ish now. They're just short and skinnier. Let's make a sandwich. I'm hungry. Make breakfast, Sammy? With an egg? On a bagel? Ooh, this is sounding pretty good now. Yeah. Let's make some food. Put you guys in a thing. Flip you up over here. Boom. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. That's not bad. Hey, look at this. Pow, pow, pow. All right. Let's go with the Italian's gourmet. What is it? Italian style gourmet pack of calabrese and capicola and pepper salami. Let's crank this guy up. Get that rocking. Make a various Italian style meats breakfast sandwich. Let's do that. So a couple of these. Well, I had 4 of those apparently. Couple of those. Couple of those. Got some Gouda. We'll use some of that. We'll toss an egg in it. And we'll make it all on everything bagel. That's what we'll do. Just hack up some of this. How's everybody doing this week? Everybody cool? Anybody making anything? What is that? Can you talk like Julia Childs while you cook your meal? No. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. I could do like that. My mom watched cooking shows when I was growing up. I could do, well, the Cajun guy. She liked the Cajun guy. I guarantee. That guy. But, no, I'll just be me. Some various Italian meat. Fry up with some of that. Get those meat juices coating that pan. This is a knife that I made. I have a video of making this knife. I made a 3-pack of knives in that video. Just get those heated up a little bit. And then I'll shimmy them over there. And then I'll toast up my bread, or my bagel, using the meat juice. Yeah, that'll be good. Crack an egg in there. Bagels can go back. Slap some Gouda on it. Yeah, this sounds like a pretty good sandwich. Just suck out some of that meat grease to coat the pan to toast my bagel. Quick Sammy. Gonna keep the old job site sauce stuff. Where are you gonna keep it? Put the job site in the garage for when I need to cut things outside the shop. Oh, okay. Mike's never cooked healthy food before? Well, I mean, healthy is a matter of opinion. Meat and cheese and eggs on a bagel. That's about as healthy as I'm ever going to get, my friend. You need to make some one of those wooden things to cut food on. I do need a shop. That's going to be an upcoming project. I need a shop cutting board for right here to live in front of here. And I'm going to build like a riser thing that has drawers in it for cutlery and plates and things for the hot plate to live on. The kitchen's a work in progress, okay? Like, settle down. Better tongs. Finish those cherry spatulas from New Year's. Make the cutting board out of that twisted cherry. I should actually. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just finish milling it and glue a couple pieces together and add a cherry cutting board right here. That's perfect. No, this doesn't need much. Go. Meat grease to toast our bagel. Step into the kitchen for a snake, and I come back to you cooking. What'd you go for it? Why do you have snakes in your kitchen? Wouldn't have got. Oh, snack. Oh, okay. Hello from Kamloops, Barefoot Dave. Right on. I lived in Kamloops for, oh, geez, I don't know. On and off for 15 years. I moved here from Kamloops. Graduated from Thompson Rivers University. Twice. Oh, this is going to be a good sandwich, you guys. You get another video out of the cherry. Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, I was going to get more videos out of the cherry with whatever I made, but yeah. Small world, eh? Yeah, no, a couple weeks ago, there was a guy here from Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, and I was like, I went to detox in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, like 25 years ago. It's funny. The world is a small place sometimes. Go do. Hit that with a little slice of the Gouda. And one on each side. Let's go two. Couple slices of Gouda. Come on. Seal back up. There we go. Go that all in there. That. Toss that whole thing in there. Hit it with an egg. Little pink Himalayan sea salt. Little cracked black pepper. I don't have a spatula. I'll just mess that around. You're making me hungry. It's going to be a good sandwich, my friend. It is going to be a good sandwich. Not safe for work is out in Ontario. Really should have finished the cherry spatulas. Whatever. It's just protein. It doesn't need to look pretty. Flip it. Kind of. Not graceful. Just bonus protein. What car do you drive? I have a Nissan Titan pickup truck. It'll be good to eat no matter what it looks like. That's right. It will be absolutely delicious. There we go. I'm gonna hit it. I know this is sacrilege for some people. You want to get just a titch of sweet. I'm just going to do a little drizzle of ketchup on there just to add a little sugar. Egg right on top. Kill these. Whoa, got a little sloppy. That's all right. A little more meat in there than was necessary. All right. Various Italian meats, some Gouda on an everything bagel. It's gonna be good. And you guys can watch me eat it. Just the random meats that hung out. What brand of ketchup was that? That's Heinz ketchup. The only acceptable ketchup ever in any circumstance. It's the best of the ketchups for sure. But French's makes a good ketchup too. It's a little runnier. Heinz is a little thicker. But I will go back and forth depending on what's less expensive. Honestly, if French's is less expensive than Heinz, I'm going to go with the French's because it's fine. And if it's $2 cheaper, yeah. If it's $1 cheaper, yeah. That's good meat. I had that Costco pack of like Italian salamis. Yeah. The Oreo Coke. I don't want an Oreo Coke with my good sandwich. A regular Coke. Good Coke. Not mediocre Coke. Canadian ketchup is sweeter than American ketchup. Honestly, I don't notice that much difference. For me, ketchup generally just adds a little bit of sweet to it, whatever it is that you're doing. I will dip my fries in ketchup. I don't notice a difference really between French's and Heinz. Show us the salami. Well, there's the sandwich. The salami pack was this guy from Costco. It's hot calabrese, hot capicola, and pepper salami in nice little rows. I stopped buying Heinz because they closed the plant in Ontario to move it out of the country, but then French's took it over. Yeah, I remember that. Big uproar about outsourcing the jobs to the States and all. Yep, I remember that. What did you just say? Dip fries when I eat them in mayonnaise or a combo of mayo and mustard? Everybody can like what they like. I don't know. I've seen people dip fries in mayo. It's fine. Not my thing. That's a good sandwich. I didn't expect that I was going to be making a breakfast sandwich today on the show. Glad I did. Is this now a cooking show? Sometimes. I've done cooking shows before. I've done cooking episodes before. Fries in Thousand Island dressing is the best. I can see that being okay. This is the end stuff part. It's true. Just not a big fan of anything tomato sauce based. I remember you saying that. You don't like tomato based things. How do you get the sandwich crumbs out of your beard? I keep them there until I'm hungry again later, and then I can look in the mirror and I can pick them out. How do you get crumbs out of your beard? Same way you get them off your face. That was a good decision. Sometimes I get like one that curls in. That's not ideal. Make a cherry beard pick. I could do that. I've made those out of, I made some African mahogany beard picks at one point, way back. Mayonnaise, tomato ketchup, and pickle juice makes a good sauce for burgers. That's basically Thousand Island dressing, my friend. That's what it tastes like. That's a fairly standard burger sauce. And it's a lot like that. It tastes a lot like Thousand Island dressing. Just had some chicken wings, bought a half dozen. Bought a half dozen chicken wings. What is the point? Oh, right. You can't eat very much food. It's like a half a dozen chicken wings. Like, I forgot about who was talking. I'm having summer sausage and cheese quesadilla, followed with homemade cookies from my mini neighbors. Sweet. Gretchen's here. You missed the cooking part. I made breakfast sandwich. It would have made you hungry. It might still. I'm still eating it. It's good. Beard saves the crumbs for later. That's right. You need to get hungry later. You don't feel like going in back to the fridge or whatever. Just go looking in there. I don't know how I found you, but your sobriety story, sorry, burp, really helped me, man. I just wanted to send a thank you. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I love that. I love that my journey in this is having a positive impact on some people. Like, I never thought, I said I actually responded to a comment yesterday, maybe, that was along those same lines. And I was like, I never expected that, this would be how I'm helping people. Like, by talking about not drinking. But I've always been about helping people in whatever I'm doing. So if that is going to help people too, then sure, I'm happy to do it. Not sure the subject, but it sounds like disgusting things. No, we're just talking about what we dip in what. My son loves bologna on banana bread with ketchup. I can see that combination working, kind of. There's a little bit of salty in the bologna, a little bit sweet in the ketchup, a little bit sweet in the banana. That's a little bit too there's a little bit too much sugar in terms of the balance there for me, but I don't hate that. That doesn't sound as gross as you think. It looks good. It is good. The over a dozen pencils in the beard. It was 2 dozen. Yeah, I ran out of pencils. It actually wasn't a full 2 dozen because each of those 12 packs had a couple out of it. But I could have probably, I would say, based on how that was going, if I had 30, I probably could have got to 30. This was a good decision. I may make another one of these later. This was a good sandwich. Grilled cheese and tomato soup is the ultimate comfort food. You stay tuned, my friend. Because I have a video coming out that addresses that exact sandwich and soup combination. It's true. Disappointing. Disappointed that I'm done that sandwich because I want to keep eating that sandwich. Oh, a little piece of Gouda. Yeah, it's I recorded a video about a week ago that's a Q&A from my people at patreon.com/woodenthings and stuff. Ask me questions and I'm going to do video responses to their questions. And one of the questions surrounded the grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup combination. I'm not going to say anything here. You just stay tuned. I want another one of those sandwiches. I don't think I have anything for dessert. I don't think I have any like little... Oh wait, I got the cat puke cookies. I still got some of the cat puke cookies for dessert. I got one little tray still. You're so right. My mom was famous for that. She used to make homemade egg noodles, more like dumplings, for her tomato soup. Okay. Well, everybody can like what they like, but tomato soup can suck it. And that's all I'm going to say about that. You need to eat DMSO. You should have another sandwich. I don't know what DMSO means, but I should have another sandwich. Worst case, just make another sandwich for dessert. I could do that. I would share me cookies, but I ate them all. Well, thanks. It's okay, I got cat puke cookies. They're better than they should be. DMSO is a typo that means so. Oh, okay. How do you, how do you typo? So, I mean, it's fine, but Blue Sky is down right now, and I killed off my other social media channels. So, hello! I'm having cat puke cookies after a delicious sandwich that I made over there. Breakfast Sammy with various Italian meats and Gouda and an egg. It was awesome. Tried the Oreo Coca-Cola. Maybe don't do that. It's okay. Ask Apple autocorrect. Turn it off. I'm sure that's a thing you can do. I have never, on any phone ever, turned on the thing where it like helps you type. Like, don't tell me what I'm trying to say thing. Just let me say what I want to say. I don't want it to like suggest the end of the word as I'm typing it. I don't want it to adjust what I've said. I said what I said. Thank you very much. Like, I fully type out all of my words. I'm fully capable. I'm a grown-ass human being. I can type my words myself. Thank you. I don't buy soft drinks as a general thing, but when I do, it's Diet Pepsi. Oh, sheesh. That's 4 stages of bad. Everybody can like what they like. Hey, Mike, I'm in for a bit. How's it going? Missed some live shows because of work. Boo, work. It's good, man. That's my friend Vinny from Pittsburgh. And Brian's here. Yeah, we'll hang out for a bit. I don't know if it's going to go too long. My back is a little bit tweaked. And I'm not hungry anymore. That's good. I still want to keep eating a sandwich, but I should have made 2 sandwiches. We've been shut down most of the week due to a major ice storm here. Yeah, you get southern middle states. Is that where that's happening? And in Texas, Paul, aren't you getting icy storm? I haven't been paying too close attention, but it hasn't been good for my wallet. No work, no pay. Yeah, that sucks. Who's Vinny from Pittsburgh? Vluk is Vinny from Pittsburgh. Any Pittsburgh tomato soup recipes? You don't come on my channel and ask for tomato soup recipes. I told you, tomato soup can suck it. You've got 7 inches of snow. Thankfully, no ice. 7 inches of snow sounds like a lot for Texas. Illinois. Snowboarding in Atlanta yesterday. It sounds kind of wild. I don't know that happens very often. We're still rocking, I don't know, 6-7 degrees here. So what's that? 45, you guys, degrees? Ish. I might as well finish the last cap you cookie. What else I get done this week? I mean, it was a pretty good week, even if that's all I did. The slats are ready to go up on the cleat wall. Organized under the kitchen. Put out 2 videos. Taught last Saturday, taught today, taught resin. Got an air fryer. Got some groceries. Sleeping okay. Not drinking. Still another week down. If anybody could make tomato soup you would like, it would come from Pittsburgh. Okay, well, wait for the video to come out. I explained my problems with tomato soup. Mashed potatoes and grilled cheese and crackers. Nice. Mashed potatoes and chili cheese and crackers. I like that. Impressive temp conversation. Why did I get the translation? The slabs video was great. I don't know what it was. It was kind of a nothing video. Like I was just saying before you got here, I thought about just not even putting it out because I was like, I don't do anything. There's nothing really happening. I'm not making anything. I'm making big pieces of wood into smaller pieces of wood and putting them on a shelf. That's what happened. So I don't know. I was like, should I even put this out? Whatever, put it out. Who cares? Nobody cares. Agent Smith, welcome to the show. I seen your video about drinking and I related so much. Maybe I can quit one day. Maybe. I mean, I'm no expert, but I know I needed to, and so far I've managed to. And it hasn't been fun, but yeah, so far so good. Pittsburgh has some odd food combos. I don't mind isn't that where the Philly cheesesteak comes from? I would imagine. Philly cheesesteak's a pretty good sandwich, except that I want my peppers and onions cooked until they have no texture left. Like, I don't want them to crunch. I want to cook them down until they're like a sauce, basically. Oh, it was fun. You laughed and it showed how to deal with twisted wood. Yeah, I guess that's true. Have you ever used the pickup line, hey, want to check out my wood skills? No, because I haven't needed to use pickup lines since I started making things out of wood. Philly cheesesteak from Philadelphia. I forgot we were talking about Pittsburgh. It's the same. Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, it's the same. It's like over there. It's like Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Baltimore. It's all. Wow. That was funny. That's rough. I had to deal with that for a few days ago when we got hit by the derecho. The derecho. We were out of power for 6 days. 6 days without power. That sucks. You got lots of candles and stuff, I hope. 6 days without power is shit. That's what that is. Mikey B is here. How you doing, my friend? You missed the cooking show part of the episode. Pub sub. I don't know what we're talking about. Spoken as someone who's never met a person from both places. I was just being funny. Okay, come on. I'm living in Maryland near Baltimore. All right, so you're from Philly? Are you like people from Portland, Oregon? Kinda. I don't know. I don't think I've met anybody from Portland, Oregon. I may have. My furnace just broke down, and of course it's the weekend. But that's keep that fire pit rocking. No, that sucks. That sucks, man. Power went out for a couple hours yesterday. Thankfully, my solar/batteries kept us going. Yeah, it's nice. See, I told you you're from Philly. You're from Phillysburg, Maryland. Pittsburgh-delphia. Balta Pittsburgh-delia. Do have 2 electric heaters. They seem to be doing fine for now until pipes freeze. Well, don't let the pipes freeze. You could just get some lighters and just. Where in Canada are you? I am on Vancouver Island. I'm over on the other side, just off the coast of BC. Well, I'm part of BC, I guess technically. It doesn't feel like it sometimes, but Agent Smith from the UK. So it's like, what, 4 o'clock in the morning? 3? It's got to be pretty late/early. Could try entirely possible. Pittsburgh-delphia. I like it. Pittsburgh-delphia. Phillysburg. And then you guys got the Pittsburgh-delphia. It's the Pittsburgh-delphia Steagles is your football team. The Pittsburgh-delphia Steagles. $2:40 a.m. But I work nights. Oh, are you getting paid to watch this? I love it when people get paid to watch this. Be like, yeah, I'm at work. I love that. Get paid to watch this, because otherwise, like, why? I used a hairdryer once to unfreeze a pipe at 3 a.m. There we go. Brian, get them hair dryers out, my friend. If I liked football, I'd be very upset. Yeah, you would. Steelers are getting their asses kicked. You mean the Steagles? Oh, question for me. Look out. Does he have an answer? I have the Grizzly belt/spindle sander combo. I'm looking at buying a Grizzly belt sander unit. Have you ever needed one, or does your unit work well? Well, I don't have either one of those things. What are you talking about? My rigid belt spindle sander was enough to make me get rid of my belt sander and my disc sander. It's my oscillating belt spindle sander replaced my belt disc sander tabletop unit. And I can't say that I have ever there may be a few times where I would have wished that the belt on the belt spindle sander was bigger, but not enough times that I would be like, I need a dedicated belt sander. But I don't do the same things as you. Like, I can't picture what the benefit of having that versus the space it would take up for like I mean, you'd know whether or not it was going to get enough use to make it worth it. The Steagles. Yeah, right? The Steagles. The Pittsburgh Steagles. What's the craziest wood project you've ever completed? Craziest? I don't know that I've ever completed a crazy project. Like, I feel like everything that I've made out of wood was relatively reasonable in terms of sanity. There were times on the guitar where I felt like I was going insane. But I don't think it's a crazy project. Never needed to flip up the table type work. Flip up the table. I don't know what it is that you're asking. I've never... The only couple of times where I wished I had a longer surface to be sanding against wasn't enough to make it, wow, I sure should dedicate enough space for my shop to have one of those. The Ravens are playing the Steelers. Well, I'm not surprised that they're getting their ass kicked then. The Steelers are not a very good football team these days. The Ravens aren't that awesome either. I mean, they're okay. Man, now we need ice cream. Oh, good call. You know what I want? I want a milkshake. Oh, you know what I should do? I'm going to try to remember to bring a blender in here because I'm going to show you guys my favorite milkshake. It is awesome. The garden thing out back made of squares. Oh, the garburgula. Yeah, the garburgula is a little crazy. But I just made a whole bunch of squares and then I just attached them together in a random pattern and then put a frame around it. Made sort of an archway in the backyard. Like a lattice thing, but it's, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Well, like I said, like only you can decide what your needs are. But think about how many times you've gone like, wow, I really need a bigger sanding surface here. It's probably not very many. I avoid football at all costs. Ice cream sounds awesome. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to like football. I only follow it sort of cursorily. I don't follow it like I used to. I still pay attention a little bit, but made any letter-shaped boxes lately? No, but it's on the list. It is absolutely on the list. Probably going to start it this week. Once I get the cleats on the cleat wall so that I can wrap that video and get all that footage that I need. That's the next thing on the list. I'ma have a cigarette. Man, that was a good sandwich. You guys should make that sandwich. It was good. And now you know how. Thanks to the the educational content. I'm glad to have been able to teach you how to make a sandwich. Made 2 almost identical chests for my wife to put yarn in. She crotchets. Both are Japanese style, and I did the Japanese wood cutting for the doors, and each door is different. She loves it. Sweet. Name that milkshake. Mahogany maple things and stuff. Mahogany maple things and stuff. I don't get the joke. Is it a joke? No, my favorite milkshake. Well, we'll do it sometime. It's awesome. It involves cheesecake. One of the best things about quitting smoking was that ice cream shops don't allow smoking. Yeah, when I eventually get around to quitting, the thing I'm not gonna miss is having to leave places to go do it. Like, you feel really stupid. Like, okay, I'll be back in a minute, guys. I gotta go outside like an idiot for 5 minutes. I'll be back. Like, the wood theme. Wood theme name for the milkshake. I don't know. Can't see it. But it's good. It's not as good as that sandwich was. Well, maybe. I don't know. It might be as good as that sandwich was. It's a good milkshake. Oh, yeah. I think probably short show again this week. I'm fiending for a smoke, but I'll settle for a nicotine lozenge. Not a guy. Sounds great. Anyway, I can see what you made. Yeah, put it on Instagram or something, Paul. I'm interested too. Japanese chest thing for crotchet supplies. I remember when leaving to smoke was the fun part. Yeah, right? Now it's like, okay, I guess I'm the loser. Like, all the cool people used to. We were never cool. That's a lie. We thought we were cool. I never thought I was cool, but there certainly used to be a lot more of us. We were certainly used to be a higher percentage. Take care, friends. All right, later, man. Mike, how do you do a live? Is it all from your cell phone or laptop, or it's all on my phone? I just go into YouTube and I go press the button and it brings up all the live stuff and I type in my stuff and then it's all through the YouTube app. I only use my cell phone to make videos for my channel. Me too. I do everything on my phone. I do have like a 4K camcorder that I want to get into using, but I've gotten used to this over time, and every time I try using it, I just can't. I don't know. There's various things with it. I just need to put more time into it. But yeah, this is just, you guys are over here on my phone, and I'm looking at me on my phone. Smokers were always the best people. Yeah, I think that's safe. That's in general, smokers were the ones you wanted to hang out with. But we certainly weren't cool. It's never been cool. Just used to feel cooler because there were more of us. It's amazing how differently people produce their videos, and the quality is not related to the equipment level. There's certainly I wish I had a better quality audio rather than the microphone on my phone when I'm producing videos. I would like to shoot in 4K, but 1080, like for most people, 1080 is just fine. Hot autocorrect. I missed something. What? In high school, we had the smoker's corner. Between classes, there would be a big group of people go there and hit box of smoke. Hot box of smoke. I get it. It was cool before we were born. It was never cool. They just thought it was. Audio is easy with a good mic if that's your concern. I don't really yeah, that a lav mic that plugs into your phone, but I don't want to be tethered to my phone either. And good wireless lav mics are expensive. When I finally get into the camcorder that I have, I probably will do like a wireless lav mic that goes to it, and improve things that way. But it's fine. Most days I'm past the point of caring about like production value. It sounds really bad to say for somebody who makes YouTube videos, but like production value for the type of stuff I make, yeah, it would be nice to have better production value, but the effort and money that it takes to put into additional production value, I think it's more important for the type of stuff that I make that it's me, I guess, for lack of a better way of saying it. Like, you spend a crap ton of money on video and audio equipment and stuff, and it's still some dickhead you don't want to watch. Like, it's not going to matter, right? It's more about what it is that you're producing rather than like the the video and audio quality. For me, I will watch an entertaining video in 720 with a shotgun mic across the room rather than a really high quality audio and video production featuring something that I either don't care about or some dude who creeps me out and trying to sell me shit all the time and whatever. It's just super awkward and trying to sell me shit and never makes anything and posts clickbaity thumbnails. And is a shill for Harvey or whatever. You know, just as a hypothetical. Like, Bluetooth wireless. Just talking about what I see. I don't record anything, so I don't know shit. Well, but yeah. I mean, higher quality production values are only important if you're going to want to watch that content anyway. And then if you're going to want to watch that content anyway, then they're really not that important. I don't know, for me. But I'm not the target. I'm obviously not a typical YouTube watcher. But do I want to target typical YouTube watchers? Not really. Audio is more important than the video. If we can't hear you, it ain't gonna work. It's true if I'm saying something. But on a build video, just record all the footage of you making the thing. And then if you want to do a voiceover, I can go do it on an actual microphone in front of a computer through a mixer and stuff. And if I don't want to do a voiceover, I don't do a voiceover. Don't do a shitty one, but I think yours are fine and clear. They're okay. I mean, like I said, I would like to start using my 4K camera, just mainly so that all my files aren't filling up my phone, and then I have to dump all my files off my phone and clear it out so I have more room on my phone again to keep. But less so because it shoots in 4K and more as a storage capacity issue. Just had a flash of this huge waterfall billboard Marlboro sign in Dallas when I grew up. What? I think you audio is quite fine. I think you audio is fine. I get it. I know what you mean. Still, I'm going to point out typos. It's what I do. Oh, maybe that's it for tonight. I don't have a lot to talk about. This coming week, like I said, the cleats are going up on the wall. Might make a couple of tool holders for the cleats for the wall, just to have like an example of the type of thing that's going to hang on it, so that for the video. But I'm not going to record making all of the different types of hangers for the cleat wall. I'll do a couple just to show that a couple of things hanging up at the end of the video, and then the rest of it I'll just do. I'm gonna start on a letterbox, whatever the shit that's for. Is he making anything? I made a sandwich. You came late. Otherwise, you would have seen me make a sandwich and then eat it. And it was delicious. Was wondering where you're from. Fred Bissonette Jr. I am from, well, Where are you from is a complicated question. I mean, we're all from everywhere we've been. But I live currently in Campbell River, British Columbia, Canada. That was deep. We're all from everywhere we've been. That's a song lyric. I should write that down. Where you're from is everywhere you've been. At this point, you don't think he can what? Making a shop stool? I punch both of you right in the throat. Yeah, because no one's ever written that before. Everything has been written before by somebody, Mike. There's no new things. Also, shut up. Just play the drums and stay quiet. Fucking drummers don't get an opinion on what the words are, okay? Congrats on 5 months. I'm 25 years sober. That a guy. Just glad you got rid of the burnt plug in the background. I should put it back just for you jerks. Next time I go back, I'm going to insist on driving by it. Oh, the billboard you're talking about. No guitars tonight. No guitars tonight. I don't think so. I just played a few hours on Thursday. So. Did someone say drums? I said drums. You replaced that plug. No, not the burned one. He's talking about the little 6 adapter thing that had the one that was actually like burnt. You did replace this plug. This plug right here. Mikey B replaced. Drums help when your marks hang. I feel like you're doing it on purpose now, Gretchen. Bass players get even leases. You guys are killing me tonight. Sometimes it feels like you're doing it on purpose. Have you ever thought about doing scroll saw fretwork pieces? I don't have a scroll saw. I have used a fret, like a handheld scroll fret saw thing for some things. One of my resolutions for this year is to try 3 new significant woodworking techniques. And one of my possible things for that is marquetry. So it's possible that I might delve into some marquetry this year, or some kind of little decorative scrolly based something, but not so far, no. You should record playing to save for later. I have lots of recordings of me playing. I have recordings of me playing with Mikey B. We recorded 4 things on Thursday night. couple of them were even okay. Damn autocorrect, not least less. I know what it was supposed to be. It still hurts my brain. I know you're not old because you can't interpret text typos. I can interpret them. I shouldn't have to interpret. Like, shouldn't have to try to determine what it is that you guys are saying to me. Do better. If you do dive into Scroll Saw, I'm happy to collab and walk you through it. Okay, well, I don't know. Like, one of the problems is I just don't have any more room for any more tools. So, I mean, I know that a Scroll Saw could tuck away and come out, but I don't even really have any of that kind of room. But maybe. I'm trying to fry, but I got no wings. I like it. I have a Scroll Saw. It spends about 95% of its time stored in the overhead of my shop. Yeah, I don't have any like attic. The attic of the shop is the upstairs bedroom. It would be cool. I would like to have one. We have one at the shop, and we're thinking about getting rid of it. Depending on what we end up selling it for. I don't know. Maybe. Idea. Natty is going to ask me how much we should sell it for. If I tell her $40 and then hand her $40, no. Yeah, tell her it's probably only worth about $40 and then give $40 to Mikey B to come buy it and drop it off here. We're going to fry Mike's brain. You're trying. You guys are trying to, like... Oh, speaking of brains skipping, a conversation with the Campbell River City Fire Inspector the other day. About a week ago. And I made his brain skip. Like, I could see literally his brain go... what? So proud of you, man. Thanks, my friend. I built 2 lofts and storage on the sides of my shop that run the length. So I have 24 square feet of storage on each side and 40 square feet on each end. Sweet. $5 months, one day at a time. Every day, just don't drink again today. That's it. So far, I've gone every day without drinking that day for the last 5 months and a day. 5 months and a day. So, city fire inspector coming through and doing his little checks, and he's been talking about this one door that we leave propped open upstairs to go down to the hallway and the kitchen area and stuff like that. And he's every time he's in, he's like, you guys can't keep like this door can't stay propped open unless you're using it. I'm like, well, we use it all the fucking time, my friend. Like, we use it with like armloads of stuff going in and out. Like, and it's got a handle. Like, we can't put everything we're holding down and then open the door and then go through it and then close the door. But like, it's just not a feasible situation. And he goes, okay, well, just keep it closed if it's not being used imminently or something like that. And I said, well, can you explain to me what that means? Because I was about to pick up all this stuff and go through it as you closed it. So like, if we're going through it every 6 minutes, He's like, well, like if it's not being used, like, and he couldn't give me like, within 10 minutes or anything like that. I said like, I was about to go through that door with all of this stuff and you closed it. So now I have to go open it and prop it open and pick up all this stuff and go through it. So what do you mean by like, how long does it have to, and he's just like, he couldn't, it's like his brain didn't process the fact that people use that fucking door all the time. Yo. He would have quite a bit to say if he walked into your garage with your illegal breaker box cover. He's not allowed in here. I'll punch him in the throat too. That door could be tied into the fire alarm with a magnetic holder. That's interesting. That's interesting. Because I suggested to Nadia getting one of those magnet things so that we could at least like just nudge it shut with a foot and just like sort of click off the magnet thing so that it would swing shut. But I like that. If the problem is that it would stay open and not provide a fire break, if that's the problem, you're right. We could get a magnetic door catch that would release and shut the door tied to the smoke detectors and the fire alarm. It's a good point. Why is everybody laughing? Are you guys behind? Because there wasn't anything funny in the last 20 seconds. Just scroll to the end so you're current. Or tell me what you're laughing at. Is there something behind me? Or if it's tied into the fire, if that's the reason. He didn't even tell us what the reason was that the door needs to not be propped open. It's just like, yeah, that door can't be propped open, you guys, unless you're using it right away. It's like, well, you closed it as I was about to use it right away, yo. Fucking guy. Oh. Gotta go. All right. Later, Vinny. I'm probably going to go too, my friend. It's only going to be an hour and a half-ish show tonight. I gotta get a snooze in. Tomorrow, hopefully, the cleats can go up on the wall and I can finish that project. In terms of the filming. Also want to get finish on this. I'm just going to oil it. Just some custom liquid wax, I think, up on this guy. Or maybe I'll tape off the wall and just blast the whole thing with spray lacquer. I don't know. Then letterbox. After I do a little bit of cleaning up. It's supposed to go shut so the smoke and fire don't spread. It's not that good a door. I think you're right. I think that is the reason that it's a fire break. That door is gonna last like 3 seconds if a fire hits it. But yeah, I like the idea of a magnet catch that's tied into the alarms so that it can shut if the goes. Maybe maybe that would be enough. But maybe then it's $1,000 or more to have that installed. I don't know. I suggested that we shut the door and then put a sign on the door that says Campbell River Fire Inspector, like something mean about him, and just put that sign on the door so that if he comes back, he'll see that, and then he'll want the door propped open so that people don't read that. That was my suggestion. Just put a really bad thing about him on the door that you can only see if it's closed. So that when he comes, he'll be like, no, this door needs to stay open. Just let me know. My son keeps ooting more dice. Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it figured out. It's all hope for no fires. I mean, it's a good thing to hope for. You can always hope for no fires. It's like you don't hope to get a flat either, but you keep a spare tire. That's it for this one, you guys. That's all I got in me for tonight. It was a delicious sandwich. It was a wonderful time with my friends on the internet. I'm going to wrap it up and go hit the sack, I think, because I am pretty beat. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. We will see you next week. And yeah, hopefully this coming week is as productive in the shop as the last week was, because if it is, the shop will be just about done. Yeah, that'll be good. Later, Sean. Around here, it would cost about $500 US. Okay. I'll mention it to her. Because if that, I should have her ask him, is the reason that door needs to stay open or to stay closed because it won't close in the event of a fire? Because if that's the reason, we can just do that. And then we can leave it propped open all we want, and it'll never close unless the alarms go off. Cool. All right. Good advice. Bye for now, everybody. Thanks for coming. Next Saturday's video. It's next Saturday's video. Oh, it's the Q&A. Is it it's either the Q&A or the tool talkie. Because resolution video said weekly videos released, a talkie, a woodworky, a tool talkie, and a other. So I did the woodworky. It was cutting up slabs. Talkie was the actual resolution video. So I got to do a tool talkie and an other. So the Q&A and a tool talkie are the two that I have left this month. I don't know which one's next week, but we'll see. Anyway, bye. Thanks, everybody.